You are officially on the record with Chi-Town and Randy.
Man, Randy, it's been in the news and it's been everywhere, actually. News, TV, on the outside people's houses, on the bar soap you buy when you're taking a shower. Uh, this fall, man. This fall, later in September, man, they're looking at Mel Charlo, not Maul, Little Mel Charlo versus Canelo. Mel versus Canelo. I'm going to tell you why I like this fight. Even though Canelo's two weight divisions above Mel, why do I like this fight? I like it for one thing and one thing only. For the level of beauty we're going to get out of this. Just in the name alone, if they promote this fight properly, undisputed versus undisputed. You have a person at 154 pounds, Mel Charlo, who's undisputed champion there, only has one loss, Tony Harrison. And then you have Canelo, undisputed champion at 168. It doesn't get better than that. Moving up, daring to be great. This is what you do. This is what you do. Why is that so important? Why is it significant? Because you know what? This is what the girls have been showing us for over a year now. Clarissa Shields, Amanda Serrano, they dare to be great. This is what they have done. Right now, Clarissa Shields is the only person that's undisputed in two weight divisions right now in all boxing. Right now. And the guys are taking notice of this. Granted, this is a fight. I want to be clear though, because I do understand the detractors as it relates to this fight. This is a smaller man at 154 coming up to this guy who's at 168 to try to fight him and fighting for the titles and blah blah all that type of stuff. Then would be great. This is a fight that should have happened at 154 with either of the Charlo twins. Everyone keeps forgetting that the Charlo twins are actually in the Guinness Book of World Records to be the only twins in history, brothers in history of boxing to have titles in the exact same division at the exact same time. They both became 154-pound champions. Canelo was there at this time. Canelo was in the area. This is when he should have fought either of them. But whatever. I'm not mad at this at all. Canelo, we know Canelo's scared of David Benavidez. So we know that's not going to happen anymore. The rematch between any other people he beat is not realistic. Nobody's really interested in that right now. The big money fight, I'm not saying the people that he beat. I'm speaking specifically about Caleb Plant, Sweet Hands, and then Billy Joe Saunders and all those cats. Where he's going to get a lot of money and where both guys get money is by Jamell moving up to fight him on Wednesday. So I'm really for this fight. I'm down for it. I'm supporting it all the way through. I'm going to combat any ignorance that comes with this. I do not believe Canelo will beat Charlo at all. Right now, off emotions, I say Charlo knocks him out by round 10. Just because Charlo's he's just been more active. Regularly active, and he's fought just nothing but stiff competition all the way through. Whereas Canelo is always looking for some kind of cherry pick. Let me grab this person here, let me grab this person there. Let me listen, whatever. Debate this, debate that. But he hasn't worked to refine his skills, and he's been bouncing up and down. It's all caught up with him. With him slowed down now, but still thinking that this is a cherry pick, but really not realizing that this is really a tough out for him. I give him respect for agreeing to this fight. I think it's going to be a very good fight in my opinion, especially with the way that they fight. The style fight, so it's going to be a lot of punches through, people standing right there in the pocket trying to give it to you. I can't wait. And the fans will get their money's worth. What you say about this, Randy?
I've been having mixed emotions about this fight. Even when they said that he wanted to fight Maul, I knew Maul had some type of not mental issues. He's had some personal problems, and it's been affecting him mentally. So I know he wasn't in no good space to fight. So I felt like that was a bad situation for him. And then, I heard Robert Garcia talk about how he had a fighter that was in a mental state, and they had to drag him back out and do these things to keep him back in boxing. And he talked on for 4 or 5 minutes, maybe on Ellie's show with that. But then when it came to them asking him about Jamell and Canelo, he seems to have amnesia in the same interview about being in a mental state. So I felt that was a bad start, a bad decision for Maul and Canelo just taking advantage. Then when I heard he was fighting Jamel, I was like, man, that's another advantage. I mean, both of these guys got belts, both of them undisputed in a particular weight class. So why not meet in the middle? I mean, Mel never been to 68. So maybe let's meet at 60. That bring Canelo down 8 and bring Mill up 6, or however you want to do it. Let's meet in the middle. But nobody's talking about that. I hope that Mill has enough athleticism and enough ability to make this a cherry pick gone wrong, kind of like the B-ball. That's what I'm hoping for. But at the same time, I'm like, is Mel going have enough to keep Canelo honest? Is Mel gonna be able to work 12 rounds? I mean, I believe if he can work 12 rounds and keep him on the end of that stick, it shouldn't be no problem for him. But then I also was like, well, why didn't they give him Benavidez first and then let Mel get acclimated to that weight class, or even give him Benavidez and let Maul get a fight in? I just still think, and I think I heard Lala D say the same thing, that they're accommodating um, Canelo. I think they're just accommodating Canelo because you got two guys undisputed. So why not meet in the middle somewhere? So that's how I'm still tossed up on it. I'm still having mixed emotions. Like I said, if that had been my way, I would have gave him Benavidez first, and then one of the two Charlos brothers, or Benavidez, and gave him Maul on the end. Gave him somebody else Maul on the end. I don't even like Earl going up to fight him at that weight. If you're gonna fight, at least meet him like you want him to meet you. If he fighting Bivol, he want Bivol. He want Bivol to come down one time, but then he understand he can't beat Bivol. Why he want God dang it, who is that holding that belt at light heavyweight? The old man slipping my mind. But anyway, he tried to bring him down to like 170 or something, 180 or something like that. I mean, why is it always got to be accommodating to you? But anyway, like you say, that's Canelo. His whole career been a fraud. I don't think, me personally, I don't think Canelo is that guy that people think he is. He's a good fighter, but is he a great fighter? I have to beg the difference, because every fight that he's had that was so called a great fight, it was always in his favor. He handicapped whoever it else, the person he was fighting. I think that's all I have to say about it. You got anything you want to say else on that?
Sir, thank you, bro. Real quick, shout out to Lala D. Want everyone to go to Lala D's channel and subscribe to her channel. She has excellent content there. Middle Chicago sister. Um, but yeah, I would just say, daring to be great. Bernard Hopkins did exactly this when he went up 2 weight divisions to fight against Antonio Tarver. We saw the outcome of that. So people that do have the craft are able to do it, and I believe Jamell is able to do it. That's all I got.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's Badu Jack. That's Badu Jack, and it's Badu Jack that Canelo wanted to fight. Canelo wanted to fight and bring down to his um um
Yes,
joint.
you're cruiserweight. Yes, you're correct. Battle Jack.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Battle Jack
I
said,
think.
"Heck no, go to hell, cinnamon boy."
Yeah, yeah. Okay. With that being said, we're out of here like last year. Peace.
Peace.